In this video, we'll be looking at the Yuma Research Living Quarters container, which is a standard ISO container featuring 4 sleeping berths and a little kitchenette. So come along as I show you the different features and areas. So the first thing we see on the outside is that it's a standard container size with some of the standard markings for a container down to the connector release on the top and bottom. There are windows in the main section, and that's for the main kitchenette area. And if we come this way, we'll enter a little kind of airlock area that contains the equipment. And because UMA is an underwater research organization, there is diving equipment, including just 2 diving gear and some underwater welding torches. On this side's more the health. Now in this area, we're in the middle of the container. Here we have bottom magall that connects to the ground so the container doesn't fly away in case there's a heavy windstorm. We have a heater, interior lights, and exterior lights. There's a table for 4, a little kitchenette here, a clipboard with some information that's relevant to this container, and 4 bunks with thermal clothing in each one. So it's not too big inside, but big enough for 4 people. If we go up this ladder, you come onto the roof of the container, and you could see there's solar panels on the top here, and they keep the battery charged up, including when the heater and lights are on. So that's making this thing pretty self-sufficient. However, over here we do have a modular generator, so all you do is hold the start and off it goes. And you can plug in a cable here and you can charge, fuel up the tank there. Now it is also able to crank up without any battery, so in a situation where your battery drains entirely, you turn this main power off and you hand crank it, and once it's up and running you switch on the main power and it'll start to charge the batteries. And you could throttle it up here. It does have a safety cutoff as well, so you don't end up accidentally causing it to explode. So now that we've showed every part of the container, I'm going to show the functional aspect of how you can load it. Actually, we did miss one thing. So over here we have an armory. Now the password is in the little clipboard, and there's a plate armor vest, some rifle ammunition, and rifles. So this is in case there's attackers, if you're in an unsavory area, or if there's polar bears or any type of thing you need to defend yourself, there is an armory. So now we get into our rat container lifter. We'll extend it, raise it up, and make our way over top of it. And then once we're centered, the green light's gonna come on. Yep, we lower it. And make sure we're not releasing it. There we go. So now it's connected. We could raise it up. Oh, I see. So actually we left on the magalls in the bottom and now it's not going. So we got to turn that off. But that's just a demonstration of how they do work. So with that released, now we could raise it like this. Okay, and then we could load it up on the truck or a trailer, or have it placed onto a a boat. There we go. Release this one. We'll raise it up to the top. And now that that is here, we could get into the truck. And make our way out. So now we've just placed the cargo container onto the truck, and at this point it's ready for deployment anywhere, whether you want to place it in on a boat or take it off. Now there is a center lifting anchor, so this thing could be hoisted up by a heavy-duty helicopter. It'll be a little unbalanced because it's just on one lifting point, but it is possible as well to do that. So it's quite versatile in any type of situation you may find yourself where you need some gear and living quarters. You can use the UMA Research living quarters container. So thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned for more, and happy Stormworksing.